Salam, meaning peace. You got your partner, AAWS1, and your brother, in Iman, Abd al-Wahid Rajil Saifuddin. Finna give you both barrels real quick. Boo! I wanted to do this 2 years ago, right? But, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen, Allah wants me to reveal it now. So let's get in it. Miss Claudette Colvin, born Claudette Austin, is an American pioneer of the 1950s civil rights movement. On March 2nd, 1955, she was arrested at the age of 15 in Montgomery, Alabama, for refusing to give up her seat to a white woman on a crowded, segregated bus. This occurred 9 months before the widely known incident in which Rosa Parks, secretary of the local chapter of the NAACP, helped spark the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott. Colvin was one of 4 plaintiffs in the first federal court case filed by civil rights attorney Fred Gray on February 1st, 1956, as Broder versus Gale to challenge bus segregation in the city. The case went to the U.S. Supreme Court on appeal by the state, and it upheld the district's court ruling on November 13, 1956. 1 month later, the Supreme Court upheld the order to Montgomery and the state of Alabama to end segregation. Okay? And as you well know, in the African American communities, black communities, our forefathers and relatives be having them secrets, man. And it's a whole bunch of ignorance out there, and I could just go on about it, but let's get back in it. For many years, Montgomery's black leaders did not publicize Colvin's pioneer efforts. Colvin has said, young people think Rosa Parks just sat down on a bus and it ended segregation, but that wasn't the case at all. Damn right it wasn't the case at all, because she was the first one to do it, alhamdulillah. And Rosa Parks was a torpedo. She was a plant. Let me give you some more info. Colvin's case was dropped by civil rights campaigners because Colvin was unmarried and pregnant during the proceedings. It is now widely accepted that Colvin was not accredited by civil rights campaigners at the time due to her circumstances. And another reason why they didn't push it, because she wasn't light-skinned. Check out PBS. They got a real good documentary breaking it down. And go get you a book about it, and you'll see how the ignorance of slavery has our minds just has changed on our minds. Let's do a movie. Rosa Parks stated, if the white press got a hold of that information, they would have had a field day. They called her a bad girl, and her case wouldn't have had a chance. Ain't that a bitch? That's supposed to be her sister in arms. Miss Colvin was also in the NAACP. They supposed to ride together. I wouldn't give a damn if she had an arm protruding out of her back. They supposed to push that because it's striving to end segregation. But once again, like I said before, that's now you can see the mental slavery imposed upon a people. Let's do a moving. The record of her arrest and adjudication of delinquency was expunged in 2022 by the district attorney for the county in which the charges were brought more than 66 years ago. Y'all hear that? They didn't expunge none of that for her until 2021. They buried that sister. And I felt terrible when I found out the true information. But alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, Allah is al-Haq, and he revealed to me al-Haq, which is the truth. And I'm relaying it to you, the al-Haq, which is the truth. So don't be going around jocking Rosa. She was an implant, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You need to be jocking Miss Colvin. You need to be jocking Miss Claudette Colvin. We need to be jocking Miss Claudette Colvin. We need to be jocking Miss Claudette Colvin. Miss Claudette Colvin, big ups to you. May Allah bless you. Alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. This is your brother, Abdel Wahid Rajil Saifuddin, also known as your partner, AAWRS1. Dig it. Hit your like, hit your subscribe. It's all for Frisney. What? You didn't think I was going to come with no more M? Alhamdulillah. Salam meaning peace. And another thing, The reason why I leave the mistakes in, because I'm reading it to y'all halakha style. Like when you sitting in a circle around the people of your religion, there ain't no editing or nothing like that. When you make a mistake, you just say subhanallah, alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar or whatever, and just keep doing the moving. AAWRS1, dig it. Hit your like and hit your subscribe. It's off of Frisney, and that's why I do it like that, and I leave all mistakes. Salam, meaning peace.